about two teens who wake up in a strange metal room, and they try to get out, and when they fail, they loop back in time and have to start over, and they don't really remember what happened last time. Also, one guy has blood on his clothes. It's not his. He doesn't know where it came from, and the girl is also hiding something. So it's very dangerous. With the Echo Room, I always really love stories where someone wakes up in a strange situation and they're trying to figure out what's going on and like how to get out. But I wasn't really sure how to, like, an idea to write one of those myself until I read this nonfiction account of, in the 1800s, this true story, these two ships shipwrecked on the same island, but on opposite ends. It's crazy. And it was a really treacherous island, so they didn't know that each was wrecked on the other end, and they couldn't get through to each other. So on the north end, they fought, and they couldn't find food, and they died, and it was terrible. On the south end, they worked together, and they figured out how to survive. They built their own boat out of the wreckage. They sailed back to New Zealand and said, like, hey, our buddies are still on the island, like, you gotta come rescue us. What does it have to do with the Echo Room, you ask yourself?
It's so fascinating. You tell me about this all night. That sounds so cool.
So the government of New Zealand said, we gotta set up these castaway depots because people keep wrecking on these islands. It's part of this, like, important shipping route, but there are all these treacherous rocks. And they said, we'll set up a little depot with supplies in it, and people will just get wrecked there, and we'll just come by every 6 months to pick them up. And I was like, what if you woke up in one of those depots? This is not an island in New Zealand, don't worry, it's totally different. And you were like, what in the world? And they're like, yeah, we knew you would shipwreck, like, just hold tight. And I was like, could I find a way to do a science fiction idea with that, where someone wakes up in some kind of room or depot and is like, I'm in a crazy situation. So this is it's not a New Zealand island or anything, it's totally different. But that's what I'm saying, like, just get the idea and like mash it with another idea, and then it feels like it's totally new, even though it's...
What is the thing that you mashed it with? Because like you have this shipwreck too.
Yeah. The trope where you wake up in a room. Like the whole, like, you wake up in a room.
Yes.
That whole thing. Like, do that, but then mix it with, like, people having to survive in a strange depot.
Okay. That's cool.